Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Fun Friday. I am so happy and grateful to be here. And thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. So today is going to be a little bit different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be explaining the difference between four types of people that may come into your life. Okay. So the four types of people are karmics, soulmates, twin flames, and I like to call these people pass-throughs. And pass-throughs are like seasonal people or people that you just honestly are supposed to observe and take something from them. Okay. So, before I get started, I would like to go ahead and announce that I am still offering spiritual path readings. These are intuitive messages, intuitive readings that will come through that I channel that it'll be for your spiritual path. Okay. If any type of personal things come out, we can discuss those things, but normally the spiritual path reading is for just that, your spiritual path. So those are still open and available for the month of June. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. Also, I will be closed for the month of July when it comes to the spiritual path readings. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to see if some more people go ahead and come in. I'm going to wait just a little bit and then we can go ahead and get started. After I explain the people, the types of people that can come into your life, I will definitely ask like a question that has came up a few times this week and throughout the years that I've been just studying research and studying different relationship types. I've came across this number of people a lot of times. So I want to ask the chat, and then if you are to look back at this video, make sure you chime into the comments so that you guys could give me your input on what you think about this particular question that I have for this week. And then I'll end things off with a prayer. Okay. So who do we have? All right. So let's go ahead and get it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Okay. So four types of people. Okay. I wanted to bring up this topic because, like I said, a lot of different things have been coming up with relationships for this particular week. And I feel like a lot of people get these four particular type of people mixed up. The most common, okay? So first, I'm going to start off with soulmates, okay? So, a soulmate is a person that can really be anyone within your life. They can help you, assist you on your journey. They are there to be more so like a cheerleader. And like I said, a soulmate can be anybody. It can be a friendship. You can be soulmates with your parents. You can be soulmates with your kids. You can be soulmates with virtually anybody. Okay, like or even just soul tribe. You can have soul tribes with different people as well. So they are to help boost you up, okay, to help push you through. Like I said, it's like a cheerleading energy. These soulmate people, when they come into your life, they offer you love and support and care. Okay. They normally do not give you any type of baggage. These people are for life. Now, sometimes soulmates can separate. Okay. Um, for example, like friendships, right? When you have a friendship that is a soulmate, you may not be in communication with that person, but once you guys reconnect back with each other, it's like you guys have never lost each other. Okay. And sometimes soulmates are just to be there if we need them. They don't really necessarily have to stay in our lives. Okay. So you can be soulmates with virtually anybody. You can even be soulmates with some of your teachers as well. So also, this can be, like I said, a part of your soul tribe. You can meet different people online that you may call your soul tribe, or you can just meet different people just within your waking life. And they, like I said, they help assist you on your journey. Okay. So those are soulmates. Okay. So next we have karmics. Now, karmics are people who are meant to reflect and heal harboring issues that are within you. Okay. Karmics normally bring things out of you that you have buried. So, for example, the most common type of karmic that you can be into is like a mother girlfriend energy, or you can be karmics with like a father baby father type energy. So, for example, if you have harboring ongoing issues with your father growing up in childhood, what karma or what the universe will do is to send a similar energy back to you to reflect that, okay, dang, I am still holding these different things from my father and I need to heal those things. So that person actually helps you heal different harboring issues that you have had in the past. That person could also be some type of contracted person. I don't really like to use the word contract, but some type of person that has signed on to take on different lessons for you within this lifetime, some type of karmic lessons. Once you learn that lesson, the person is released from your life. Now, some people do have deeper bonds with karmic, like you may have a child or children with your karmic, and then that person has to technically be there with you your entire life, but that doesn't mean that you have to be with that person. Okay, that means that that person is reflecting something back to you that you need to heal. And then also, karmics can help you break generational curses as well. So, for example, if you continuously, like your family, your generation, your ancestors, I'll say your ancestors, if they have a habit of attracting different people within their lives who are very physically abusive, and then it led to you to be in a relationship that's physically abusive, karmics help you break generational curses as well, if you are up to breaking those things, if you are able to be strong enough to heal those things. Okay, now let's go to twin flames. Now, twin flames are the most, I feel like twin flames are the one of the most misunderstood relationships that you could have. Twin flames, everybody don't go through that. Okay, let me just start off by saying this. I hear a lot of people saying like, "Yo, my twin flame, that's my twin flame," and then I be hearing people say that they have more than one twin flame. I personally don't feel like you can have more than one twin flame because that defeats the purpose of the word twin. Okay, it's not a triplet flame. Okay, so it's a twin flame, and this is somebody that also reflects something back to you that you need to heal. But this is a person that you are ordained or destined to be with if you guys decide to be together. Okay. Um, an example that I can give in a twin flame relationship, okay, so when you and a twin flame come together, right? You guys come together, you mirror each other, because virtually whatever it is that you're supposed to be healing, that other person is supposed to heal too. So you guys will come together, you guys will meet face to face, and then you go your own separate ways to heal those things that that person has reflected back to you. If both of you equally heal those different things, then you guys are going to be together. If you, like I said, if you choose to. Everybody's twin flame journey is very, very different. This is a unique situation. This is not a situation where, like I said, everybody is in it. Everybody doesn't sign up to be that. And then when you do sign up to be that, you and that person have to equally decide to be together. Okay. And again, I repeat it, you cannot have more than one twin flame. You may be mixing a karmic and a twin flame together just because you have those deeper emotions towards that person. And most importantly, or most commonly, people mix up soulmates with twin flames. Okay. It's not the same. You will know if you are in a twin flame situation. You don't even have to ask. It'll just be automatic. Okay, this has to be the person that is reflecting something to me. This has to be the person that I share fire with, that I share a soul with, that we broke off and we want to learn different lessons from each other. Okay. And then the last person that could come into your life is pass-throughs. I call them pass-throughs. Okay. The reason why I call them pass-throughs is because that's just what that's what they're meant to do, is pass through. Okay. Hey and bye. You pretty much you get into a relationship with a pass-through when you are sexually connected to that person, when you use your sexual energy to connect with this person, and then this person ends up being a karmic for you. Pass-throughs can most commonly be associated with karmics as well. Okay. Like I said, these are people that are just supposed to be in and out your life. They are supposed to sprinkle something in your life to where you can look at that person and say, okay, these people are out here and these people exist. Pass throughs help you understand the world better, help you understand your environment better. That's it. A lot of people, you meet somebody and they ask you for your number, they say that you're cute, and you think that this is a person that you're supposed to be with. But honestly, this is just a person that you're supposed to pass through. Okay. I have had, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us have had many pass throughs in our life. My personal situation with my pass through, it was very, very good. I personally was trying to keep this person in my life because I really didn't know the difference at that time. But then once I start, getting in tune, getting more in tune with myself, my pass through, he actually helped me overcome different things. Pass throughs also are very important in your life because what they'll also do is energetically, if you guys can get the vision I'm getting, energetically, what they'll do is they'll kind of like, if you're too close to a situation and you can't see what's going on, what these people will do is they'll help reel you back and say, hey, you know what, hold up, I need to show you something, I need you to see something from a different perspective. They help you see those things from a different perspective. And once you say, you know what, dang, I can see how I have been so stuck on this one situation and I wasn't really seeing my value. Thank you so much for it. And you move on. Or the vision that I got with pass throughs as well is like you guys are like climbing up a mountain. Like I feel like in life, we all climb up this certain spiritual mountain. And let's say in your backpack that you have when you're climbing, you have food that pass through needs, and then that pass through has like a rope or something that you need. So what you guys do, you exchange different things and you say, okay, thank you, bye, and that's it. Okay. And like I said, a lot of times when we misuse our sexual energy and misuse our body and just be going around and just uh, having sex, we're grown here, having sex with pass throughs, sometimes that sexual energy is so strong and you feel connected to that person that you mistake that person for a karmic, a soulmate, or a twin flame. Okay. When you're just supposed to learn something. I call these seasonal people. You can call these seasonal people as well. But really, pass throughs really not even supposed to stay there a season. They're supposed to stay there for like a couple weeks, and that's it. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like another vision that I had got too. It's like if you're in the store and you and a person lock eyes and y'all just say hey to each other, and then you don't see that person ever again in life. Those are how pass throughs are for your life too. So they're meant to kind of sprinkle some type of information that you need in your life, or help pull you back, or give you something like boost or some sort, and then that's it. And you're not supposed to, talk to that person ever again. All right. So those are the 4 types of people. I want to see, do you guys have any questions? Let me get into the chat. Hey, Lobster Girl Low. Hey, Think Billions. Hey, Daz. You said I can't stay, but just want to drop in and say, hey, okay, cool. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Brandon, how are you? If y'all still here, and whoever is here, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up too. Because I want to see what other questions that you guys may have with these. So I kind of wanted for a few more people to come up in here, because I want to see what kind of questions you have on any for, like I said, on the karmics, on twin flames, on the soulmates, and the pass through people. Okay. You say you're doing okay. Okay, that's great. All right. So any questions? Because I wanted it to give you guys a little synopsis of what's going on. And yes, I am in the house today, and I'm glad. I had already decided to stay in the house because last week I got bit. But I'm glad that I decided to come into the house because it is storming outside, you guys. So if you hear like the thunder, then it just thundered too. That's why I'm in the house. It's storming outside over here. So yeah. So those are the 4 types of people. And then, like I said, if you replay this video back, you guys are more than welcome to comment, and I can answer your questions, as we go or as you look at the video. Okay. So let me know if y'all are here to chime in. Have you guys ever, well, I mean, honestly, I feel personally that everybody has went through a karmic relationship. a soulmate relationship, a pass-through relationship. The only relationships that everybody really don't go through is the twin flame. That's something totally different. Okay, everybody can't handle the twin flame journey at all. I've personally had all four. All right. So I'm gonna let you guys type in your questions if you have any. I'm just going to chime in a little bit on each since I have had all four. I'm just gonna chime in a little bit on each. So, like I said, I've already chimed in on my pass through. Okay, my pass through honestly helped me get over situations that I had with my karmic. Okay, he is like still to this day, like even though I don't talk to him anymore, he helped me out a lot, like a whole lot. He was the type of person like I had at the time before I met him. I had very low self-esteem, very low. My narcissist karmic took me through the ringer. So it took my confidence with him. So when I met my pass through, he would always tell me like how beautiful I was, no matter what. He would tell me how smart I was. He would give me encouraging messages, different things. And because he was like doing that, and I haven't had it in a while, I thought that me and this person was meant to be together, seriously. And we would talk all the time and everything like that. But I knew, as like I said, as the older um the relationship persisted on, I realized I was like, wait a minute, I think I'm trying to put a title on this person that this person is not supposed to have no title at all. This person is just supposed to be somebody that is supposed to assist me while I'm climbing this mountain. You get what I'm saying? So once I got that through my head, um, like even to this day, if he was to like text me or call me, like I'll respond, but it won't be anything like that. But that's normally what pass throughs are. So I just explained that. Hey Onyx, how are you? Lots of girl, you said twin flames is the worst. Yeah, it is. Um, I'm gonna say that one for last. Shinsha, you said I've had a lot of karmics and pass throughs. Yes, most of the time, the karmics and pass through relationships have like a larger category. Okay, now the karmic people, like I said, Shinsha, I don't know, you may have to rewind the video back, but we can go to karmics next. Karmics are, like I said, they're meant to help you reflect and heal and break generational curses that are harboring within your subconscious or harboring within your lineage, okay, your DNA. So my karmic situation, actually, honestly, the worst situation that I've probably ever put myself through, and I had to admit I put myself through that particular relationship, but I've gained the most wisdom from that particular relationship. Um, Honestly, I used to think all the time, have y'all ever had that question in your mind? Like, if you could go back and change one thing, what would it be? And me meeting him, because even like where I met him at, I wasn't even really supposed to go. Like, I was told not to go. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a fly. I had let a fly in. So if y'all see me swallowing. But anyway, if I so fitting. If I hadn't went to that place, I never would have met that person. But me and that person, we end up being like best friends. But even the catalyst move of the whole relationship, my intuition even told me then, like before I even knew what intuition was, like God used to always talk to me. My intuition told me, don't do that. And I did it anyway. And then boom, I ended up giving myself I wouldn't say lifetime of trouble, because like I said, it's not trouble, because I'm not looking at the hardships that I've been through. I'm looking at the wisdom that I gained. So with karmic relationships, how you can get over those things, don't look at what that person did to you. Look at what that person showed you by doing those things to you. Karmics also, if you look at it in a different perspective too, karmics will also tell you how strong and how beautiful you actually are, because the karmics will always tell you that you're not, they try to tell you that you're not boo boo worth boo boo crap. But if you continuously believe it, you will lose your confidence. But then once you can kind of like pull yourself out and recognize who you are, what God truly made you to be, then you will know that everything that karmic has told you was a lie. But like I said, it's really meant to heal harboring different things. Like my karmic person that I was with, my karmic, believe it or not, he actually helped me heal a lot of things, a lot of issues that I had with my own father. Because oh yeah, karmics also, they will act exactly like the thing or the person that you need to heal from the most. Like my karmic and my dad, oh my God. Like it's like exact replica. And karma, what she'll do is she will give you that person that is the exact replica of the person that you have to heal from. So you can break out those karmic cycles, okay? Because you'll be recycling things. And if you've had more than one karmic, then that means that that one individual didn't really teach you the lesson. So karma had another individual that honestly ended up being just like that person and, had them heal. Okay, so what we had, karmics tend to be one-sided parasitic connections. Yes, definitely. Karmics, Karmic, like I said, you dang lost the girl low. They are like that. They really are. They are meant to, like, sometimes karmics do like that have that parasite energy. Most karmics are narcissists, but like I said, it's not really that they are that. That is what they're supposed to reflect back to you. So if you say that your karmic is one-sided parasitic connection, go back and see, okay, what do I need to heal from this one-sided parasitic connection that I've always had? Um, Brandon, you said, are you available to tell what kind of relationship you are in while it is going on? Yeah, I mean, you just have to be aware of the connection, honestly. Uh you just have to be aware. If you're not aware of it, then I don't feel like you will know. But when you become aware, you can be like, you know what, I'm in a karmic, and then you won't want to be in that no more. You'll just lead a situation. Or if you say, okay, this is, a pass through, you'll definitely lead a situation. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think you would know until like you actually live it. You actually continue to go through it. Honest, you said, can someone be all four? No. A twin flame will never treat you like a karmic. A soulmate will never treat you like a pastor. And, in any other combination, no, that can't. I mean, I feel like, but see, that's why it becomes a little deeper. I mean, if anything, I feel like you can turn one into another. Like I was explaining earlier, you can turn a pass through into a karmic. You can turn that person just by, like I said, about how you abuse your body. You have to be really careful of who you give your body to. I want to kind of talk about that too, because I feel like we do get these four mixed up based on how we physically feel about that person and not actually getting to know them from a soul level. So I want to talk about that, but a lot of people, what they do is they mistake what a pass through person. You're just supposed to pass through them, and you mistake this person for something else because you gave your body to them too soon. Okay. Hey Pamela, how are you? Welcome. You lost the girl low. You said, yep, the same person in a different body. Exactly right. Yes. Mm-hmm. Pure evilness. You said you know how the person treats you. Yeah, you just know how that person treats you. Like I said, a twin flame will never. Okay, so soulmate connections. Now I'm soulmates with my kids personally. How many of you are soulmates with your kids if you have kids? Without a doubt, 100%. I'm also soulmates with my mom too. So I feel like, I don't know, in my life, my kids, my mom, and my grandma, definitely, definitely soulmates. I feel like those are the only. I may have more. I may have more, but the stronger soulmate connections I have, definitely. Like for example, me and my mom will be thinking about each other at the same time, and we'll call each other at the same time. And see, my phone will go to voicemail, her phone go to voicemail because we calling each other at the same time. Like me and my mom, we've also had the same dreams, the same nights. Those are soulmate connections. Me and I know I've said this before too. Me and my youngest daughter, we've had plenty. Even after I've said it on my live, me and my youngest daughter have had more dreams where we are at the same place at the same time. That's definitely soulmate connections. That's just on a whole nother deeper level. I'm not saying that you can't be soulmates with somebody just because y'all don't dream at the same time or y'all don't call each other at the same time. I'm just saying, like, these people are meant to really, really help you out. I'm sorry, y'all. This freaking scarf. Sorry. Soulmates are supposed to help assist you. Like, it was one time when I was going through it and I was like really depressed, and I would like cry in silence. So my oldest daughter, she was real young too. She just came and she was like, "Mama, I know that you're hurting, but I just want to tell you that I'm here for you." That's a soulmate connection. And I don't even think she really knew, but I feel like kids always see though. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think kids are always like lurking in the shadows. Like even when you do try to do things in silence, like the kids always like lurking in the shadows. So soulmate connections are very beautiful. Very, very beautiful because you can have more than one. And then these are people that you never had to question or doubt their motives. I don't feel like you can be soulmates with karmics. I definitely don't feel like you can be soulmates with any pass through either, or just any general person in your life. Soulmates understand you on a deeper level, and they're there to help and assist you. Like I said, just kind of be like a cheerleader for you when you need that person. When you feel like giving up, God placed certain people in our life to help motivate us, to help keep us going. And then if you feel like you don't have any soulmates, you just haven't met them yet. That's all. You just haven't met them yet. We all have, we are human beings. We are meant to connect and love on each other. So if you say in your head, like, oh my God, I don't feel like I have a soulmate with anybody, you just haven't found them yet. That means that you need to find a soul tribe, somebody that's going to understand you from like a pure loving level. Okay. You said, oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. I love them little girls. That's why I said, like, even with my karmic relationship, like, I wouldn't try because look at what the trade-off would be. Like, I wouldn't have them. Like, I would probably have kids, but they wouldn't be them. Like, I need them. You get what I'm saying? So when you think about, oh my God, like, especially if you have kids with a karmic, and you think like, dang, I never should have met this person. Like I just want to turn back the hands of time. And I don't ever want to, if I can turn back the hands of times, I would do something completely different. Then you got to think about it. Okay, yeah, you would have kids, but would they be that particular child? And when I thought about it in that way, I was like, nah, I'll keep going because they wouldn't be that. Like they got something from that person that they needed from that person to be who they are. I mean, they would still be a soul, it will still be a body, but it'll be a different body, and then it'll be like a different mindset too. So you said one of my sons and I are really connected. He can almost read my thoughts and I can read his. I always get a dark feeling when something is about to pop off with him. So I'll warn him to stay calm. That is great. I love that. That is really, really good. Yeah, with your soulmates, especially with your kids too. Especially if you were like soulmates with your kids. Some people aren't. Believe it or not, some people aren't soulmates with their kids. Some people are straight karmics with their kids. But when kids are like your soulmates, it is a very beautiful thing. And it's like an extra bonding too, because you have like that mother-child bonding. So it's also like a spiritual connection in itself. Then on top of that, like you repeated like different lifetimes with this particular person. They may have incarnated as like someone different. Like I'm pretty sure like in a past life, my daughter was like my grandmother, or I was her grandmother, or she was probably my brother or something. You get what I'm saying? So they just incarnate as different people. Okay. Last but not least, twin flames. Okay. I am in a twin flame situation. Me and my twin flame are separated right now. Uh don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I know. I don't know everything now. I be trying to tap in, but I am blocked from certain things for certain reasons. So I am in a twin flame situation right now. And it's very difficult. I do not feel that God creates a twin flame for everybody. Everybody can't handle that particular journey, especially in during the separation period, and depending on what you guys have to heal and what you guys have to go through. The separation period can be years. It could be years before you get back with that person. Now, the movie that I like to reference to when it comes to a twin flame situation is two different movies. Is The Notebook, of course, definitely twin flame situation, and then you have the movie Serendipity, twin flame. Now, the difference between the two, like sometimes you can be in a twin flame relationship and you could be like involved with that person for like a few weeks, few months, even a few years, and then boom, y'all hit a separation period, go on your separate ways, and then get back together. That's what The Notebook explains. Okay, so if you haven't seen these movies, definitely go see these movies. If you feel like you are in a twin flame relationship, those are two. I'm telling you, those are the two movies that I can. Yes, definitely. But of course, in The Notebook, I think they were separated for like a good 6 or 7 years, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, they were separated for a while and never really. Well, Noah didn't stop thinking about Allie, but after a while, Allie was just like, okay, you know what? He not coming back. And then she up there trying on her wedding dress, and boom, he in the paper, and it's like, God dang, you gonna come back right now? You waited until a hell of a time to come back. So, and then in the movie Serendipity, they didn't know anything about each other. They had met at the department store, and they had only met that particular. They had met each other that one time, and I think they were separated for like 10 years, like 7 to 10 years, something like that. I don't think the movie actually tells you how long it was, but they had only met each other that one time. They only knew each other's first name. They didn't know anything about each other, but they could not stop thinking about each other. And then both of them went their own separate ways. They were about to get married and everything. And then it was like all of a sudden, nah, like I just feel like this is not my person. Let me try to find this woman. Let me try to find this man and be back with them. And both of them was looking for each other at the same time. And then both of them end up calling off their weddings for each other, and then still really couldn't find each other. And then boom, they met. Wow. They met it back up like where they actually first met, where they first went out on the date. So I'm in the serendipity one. Like I only met my twin flame once. And I mean, I'm okay now, but because I know what it is. So I'm just waiting. I mean, maybe, I mean, like I said, some twin flames, you are not really meant to be with that person this particular lifetime. But the time that we are in right now, we are supposed to incarnate. And when I say we, I mean like twin flame relationships. You are supposed to, not incarnate, sorry. You are supposed to connect with that person. Just the age of Aquarius that we are in and the energy that we're in. Like if you have lived through different lifetimes without being with that twin flame, ooh, 3333. That person is definitely supposed to come back together with you. So I was, told. So yeah, but I'm in the serendipity one where I only met the person like one time. And yeah. And it's okay. You know, it's something that I'm going through. But if me and this person don't end up together, like I feel like I'll be okay. I mean, I have to be okay. What I'm gonna do? You said the longing and the obsessiveness just horrible. Yeah, the longing. It's the longing. It's the longing because you get what I'm saying? Like it's so easy to not meet the person that you're supposed to marry, but then when you actually meet that person and then y'all separate, that's like the worst. Like I like sometimes honestly, well, I'm over it now, but in the earlier part of the journey, I was like, I wish I never would have met him. I wish I just would have just met him when we both were ready. But if I hadn't met him at the time, there is no way I would have healed the remainder of the things that I needed to heal within myself. Like he actually helped me heal like a lot of things because, like I said, he brought up that mirror to me. He like, boom, this what you need to do. This what you need to heal, and I equally did that to him too. So you said, girl, oh, you. I'm sorry, I thought you said the fuck. It's twin flame. Sorry, sorry for cussing. Girl, twin flame is a tough journey that you don't see coming. I didn't know what was happening to me until I had a reading and she explained it, but I understand why we came into contact. Dark Night of the Soul, pretty much. Yeah. And yeah, just, like I said, just to because twin flames, like it's a flame, it's a fire, it's what is harboring within you. So it's like your soul. I look at the flame as a soul. Okay. And yeah, that person reflects back your soul of what you need to heal. And like I said, it's not easy because sometimes if you are so deep within the darkness, like I said, the dark night of the soul, if you're so deep within it, it could take years. It could take years. Some people it don't take that long, but most twin flame situations, just even the two references that I have just off top with the movies, um, I feel like Noah and Allie, they was like, I think it was like 7 years. And I think serendipity, it was never said, but I believe they were like separated for like 10. And just imagine going 10 years with thinking of a person that you only met once. And and it's like other people will make you seem like you're crazy with it because you only met this person once. But then again, at the same time, you know what you feel. It's like a whole nother deeper bond. So everybody don't go through that. Everybody don't go through that. Even if and Victoria, I do feel like, well, if you went to a reader and she told you that, then but a lot of people be throwing out the twin flame title a lot. And then I see a lot of people that be like, yeah, I'm going through that. I'm like, everybody can't handle that. That sounds like a whole nother level of uh lesson, I guess. Everybody can't handle that lesson. You said I don't want no parts of it. You said what's messed up is everyone you meet will be a lesson when you connect with them. With your twin flame. Yes. Yes. Everybody I feel like is your lesson. Like I said, even with the pass throughs can be whole lessons too. The pass throughs are more so like sprinkle of information. Pass throughs, I like to refer them as like they just let you know what else is out there. Like you are not the only one that are like you. Like people are different. Like even though that people say, well, you don't know we're all the same. No, we're not. We different out here. It was somebody on this TV show. I don't really watch TV like that. But if someone else is watching TV and I pass, like I'll like stop just to let me see this man at the time he was a whole vampire. He was like, Vampire Nation, stand up. So supposedly it's supposed to be vampires out here. I know I ain't no damn vampire, so me and that person is different. You get what I'm saying? So pass throughs is just meant for you to like look at that person and see like, dang, we live in a world with so many different people, really. So I don't feel I pass throughs can teach you something, but like I said, it's like a little sprinkle. Karmics definitely teach you something. Soulmates kind of help you with the lesson. It's like your tutor or like your study buddy, more like a study buddy. And then twin flames is like on a whole nother level of lesson, whole nother level. So yeah. You said while I was with my twin flame, I learned how to be myself. Before meeting my twin, I wasn't expressing myself or healing in areas I needed to heal. Grateful for her and you all. Okay, Onyx. All right, I'll see you later. Yes, definitely. Like, cause it was things that I knew when I came in contact with my twin flame. Like, I knew I had to heal these things. Like, it was right there in front of my face, but I just didn't do it. It was like an ego death, or like Lost the Girl Low and Victoria said, like a dark night of the soul. Like, you know that you got to heal these different things. but then you just don't. And the twin flame comes into your life to be that catalyst. Like, no, you need to heal this right now. So my twin flame helped out a lot. Just one thing my twin flame helped me do for real is because I don't know, I was just dependent on liquor, on alcohol. I wasn't addicted or anything. I was just dependent on it. It was like my pacifier. So I knew that it was time for the pacifier to be put away, but I wasn't putting it away. And I mean, I hear God all the time. I've always have. So I was like, oh no, you need to kind of stop doing that. And I wasn't. And then that's when I met my twin flame. And it was like, he didn't even tell me I had to stop doing these things. It was just like when we separated, it was like, I need to stop doing this, and I'm still healing, still healing. So, and then like I said, he may be equally doing those healing things on his own. So if it's meant for us to be together, we will be back together, no matter what happens. So that's nothing that can be stopped too. As well, a lot of people, when you are in a twin flame connection too, I have noticed a lot that when you are in a twin flame connection, like the karmic person, that if the twin flame is with a person, the karmic holds them up a lot. And I'm just gonna leave it there because everybody's, like I said, everybody's lessons is different. Like we have the same class but different tests. It's kind of like taking like an aptitude test. You'll have the same title of the test, but then if you look at your neighbor's test, it's not the same questions or the same answers in the same order. You get what I'm saying? That's the best way I can explain it. So you may be going through ABC aptitude test, but question number one for me may be 2 plus 2. Question number one for you may be 10 plus 10. Okay. So, hey, Brian, how are you? You said, I know a person who I think could perhaps be a twin flame. I'm passive and reserved, and she's aggressive and outgoing. Well, Brian, let me ask you this. Why do you feel like perhaps it could be? If you have to say perhaps, this person just might be somebody that you just connected with. But I do want to know, why do you feel like perhaps this person is a twin flame? Like, I want to hear from Brian. You said, does he bother you every so often? The karmic doing spell work is weird. You mean does my twin flame bother me? Right, and the karmic doing spell work. Yeah, the karmic, and it's normally on like that masculine side. Whoever is the masculine, it doesn't have to be like male, female, but whoever is the masculine, it that has been more common than not. Um, within this just because it's out there. So, and then sometimes you got to understand, and what I have learned too, lost the girl alone, is sometimes the divine allows that to happen to allow that other person to kind of work on themselves too. So I feel like everything happens for a reason. There's always going to be some type of order within the chaos anyway. So that that spell work ain't going, it's not gonna last at all. It's gonna wear off. That magic wears off. Hey, Diana. You said, I'm so mad I'm late because I was just trying to Google yesterday what was a karmic relationship, because I think in one I'll definitely have to play this back. Yes. Yeah, replay it. It's a lot. You could be. You could be. But Lobster Girl, though, I'm guessing that you meant, does my twin flame bother me every so often? Yeah. Um, mm, yeah, I'm gonna just say yes. Well, I'm just gonna say yes. It's not a bothersome though. It's not really bothersome. It's more so like, I don't know how to explain it, but not bother. We got to use a different word, not bother. But yes, I get what you're saying. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, any more questions? Brian, where you went? You typing. You type slow. You said it's the mirror that bothers me. Oh, you said hang on. uh, but I mean, does it though? Like I said, you have to look. It's how you look at it. It's how you look at it. If you look at it like, oh my God, I have to do this, then it's kind of like, yeah, it's gonna bother you if you're looking at it from the wrong way. But if you're looking at that mirror in the right way, okay, this is gonna help me out a lot. Like, help me better me, help me get more in touch with my soul, help me get into touch with more of God. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad trade-off. And that I had to get there with my twin flame relationship. Oh my God. Man, I wasn't taking it good at all. Like I ain't taking it good at all. But after a while, I kind of sat with myself and was like, dang, like if he hadn't brought that mirror to me, I don't know where I would be. Yeah. You said it's annoying. Victoria, you said probably because I never heard of it until I was in one. So everything was new. Exactly. Like I didn't know what was going on. But I kind of knew I didn't know what it was called. Like I didn't know, like I feel like we always like have to have some type of name to something because we gotta understand it. Like we gotta identify it with something. So I knew it was something like, nah, this ain't it. Like this something else. This something I've never experienced before in my life. But I didn't know what it was called. You said shut up and be with your karma. Who you saying that to? Brian, he said when I first met this person, we both was like, you look familiar. Then we had the same likes, pretty much it. Yeah, that person is familiar to you. So yes, that for that reason, yes, that person may be a twin flame, but as far as like you having the same likes, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a twin flame because you can have the same likes with your karmic. You and your karmic can like the same things. Oh, you said sorry to masculine. Okay. Ah, Lassie girl, love, what you got going on? What's your story? What's your story? And then I'm gonna ask y'all this important question because it's been coming up for like a few years, but then I did a reading and I was like, I'm gonna ask that because this ain't the first time I heard that. So let me know if y'all got anything else. But yeah, Brian, that's crazy. For the familiar thing, yeah. Yeah. Cause with my twin flame, like I think that was like the second text message. Like we was texting. And I'm like saying, hey, how you doing? He like, hey, what you doing? I like nothing, just at work. The next message, you seem too familiar to me. Like, what's going on with you? I'm like, huh? And then it was like a whole nother message he sent. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, it had me confused. Like, and then just how it led up, like how we led up to even like connect or meet. Like, it was that whole story is crazy. But that is how it starts. Like, you look familiar. You seem real familiar. Like, you said cool beans, thanks. Okay. Yeah, I think you may have one. Like I said, you may have one. Because everybody don't say that. Every connection that you get into, people don't be like, you look familiar. And it's like a different energy behind it when that person says that. It's like, it's not like an energy like, don't I know you from high school? Like it's not generic. It's like how that person says it or how it feels after that person says it is what makes it. So you might be one. I think you might be in one. So yeah, you said that's how it started. Yeah. So if y'all don't got any more questions, let me know and we can get on into this question, you guys. Because I want to know what y'all think. We can move on. Let me see something. Let me give you some water for real quick. Hold on. Oh my God. Yeah, I used to hate water. Like it don't got no taste. Water is so good. I can't even drink sodas anymore. Now that I don't know why this is a random topic. I guess I'm waiting for y'all to answer, ask like another question. But this is random. I used to can't stand. I could not stand water. Like I couldn't stand it. Now that I'm drinking as much water as I'm drinking, like when I drink soda, oh my God, like I can't drink soda at all. I can't drink it because like when it go down, it like burn like all up in here. It burns, and I'd be like, nope. So I haven't had. When was the last time y'all had a soda? I ain't had soda in I don't know how long. It'd be burning me. I'd be like, dang, I might as well shoot. If the soda gonna do this, I might as well just drink the margarita. That's how I be feeling. So sorry, y'all. It was random. Tell me, you said same. Yeah, it be burning. Have y'all ever thought about that though? Like, what's honestly worse for your body? Is soda worse or is the liquor worse? I think soda is because liquor, like margaritas and liquor, has never did that to my. Last time I drank some soda, juice, liquor, anything that's not water has never made me feel like that. But that soda, it feel like a firework, like all up in my esophagus. I'd be like, no. You said I like room temperature water. I do too, but I like cold water. Room temperature is cool, but I like that refreshing feeling that cold water give you. You said I just started back drink water 4 bottles a day, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. That's good. Now with the water drinking, this is so random that I'm talking about this. I'm sorry. The water drinking, you have to drink half of your body weight in ounces. That's how you know how to drink enough water. So half of my body weight in ounces, I believe I added up to like five. I think it's like 5 or 6 bottles per day. It's not even a full gallon. You don't want to drink so much water too. So that's random. But yours is 4. That's still cool though. I feel like that's still enough. But you drink half of your body, half of your weight in ounces. All right, let's get to this question. You said I think soda. I don't like mixing soda with liquor. Yeah, no, yeah, soda is the worst. Soda is the worst, y'all. Okay, so this question. All right, so let's say you have you're in a marriage, right? Let's say you know somebody that's in a marriage and the the couple breaks up because of infidelity. Who do you think is at fault? Do you think that the cheater is at fault, or do you put some of the blame on the side piece or on the mistress? Because let's say the mistress knows. Now, if the mistress don't know, I feel like the mistress, is nothing to blame because they don't know. But if the mistress knows, like that this is a married man or that this is a married woman, but you still end up wanting to be with that person romantically. And then on top of that, regardless whether the couple, breaks up or not, you still end up messing with this person. So what do you think? What do y'all think about that? Lost the girl, you said both if she knows. I feel that. Yes. That's my answer. That's my personal answer. I feel like both because that this person has made a commitment to somebody else. Now, the debate is some people say that the side piece should not be the one to blame because the married party didn't make a commitment. I'm sorry, the mistress or the side piece didn't make a commitment to that marriage. Am I making sense? Okay, so the debate is the side piece feels that they are not the one to blame because they didn't make a commitment to be committed to that marriage. That other party, the husband or the wife, made the commitment to the husband or wife. Y'all get what I'm saying? So that has been the debate. And this debate has been going on for like a few years, but I've never really had the opportunity to speak on it because I didn't really know how to put it out. But then, like I said, this week it kind of came out, and then I was like, I think I want to talk about that because it's like, who do you really blame, or who is at fault? I'll say that. And then some people may say neither because some people feel like you can do whatever you want. You said that's the saying the side pieces say. I mean that I look, lost the girl love we here. You said that sounds like an excuse to me. She at fault too. Okay. Brian. Okay, chime in, masculine. Let's see. You said if a person is married, I leave them alone, not risking my life for a twin, nothing. Correct. Unique. What's up? You said the husband is at fault. He made a comment. You said both getting beat up equally. um Wait, okay, let's go back to Brian. Hold on. You said if a person is married, I leave them alone, not risking my life for a twin. Exactly. Now I can see, and like I said, Brian, I can see if you don't know. Like, let's say you just flat out don't know. But what happens when you find out? Let's say you're messing with this person, right? Let's say you messing with this person, you feel like this, you feel so connected to this person, you're in love with this person, you fall in love with this person, but all of a sudden this person disclose some type of information to you that they are married. Do you stop messing with that person, or do you continue to mess with that person just because you feel connected? You get what I'm saying? So I it depends on your morals, though. It just really depends on your morals. Cause like I said, some people may not even feel like it's even a problem that you got a side piece, like in some cultures. So I feel, cause like I said, you know, especially if you know, like right from the jump, right from the beginning. I personally feel I'm with Lobster Girl Love. I feel like if you know and you know that this person is in a committed relationship with somebody, mm-mm. And y'all have had that understanding. No, you cannot step outside this marriage. If y'all have those rules, no, you cannot step outside this marriage. And you do that. I feel like ultimately it's like that person that end up stepping outside the relationship is your fault because yeah, you are committed to this one person, but then again, it's the other person's fault because you gave in to somebody that was in a commitment. And I'm gonna give y'all a backstory about that too. He said, I found out. Victoria, you said, now that's a hard one. Diana, you said that's BS. Sounds like a person that doesn't want to take accountability. If he told you he was married and you decided to still mess with him, you're wrong as well. Yep. You said it's easy to say walk away, but once love is there, it's difficult. But if you know from jump, her as they're wrong. Right. And that's what I was saying. Like, let's say like you just get involved with this person and you don't know, and then you fall in love with this person, and next thing you know, this person say, you know what, I got something to tell you, I'm married. Well, for me, if I was in that situation, we'll get to mine. I'm gonna get to mine because but see, they weren't married, and then I was young. I was like 18, 19, but I'll tell y'all my story behind that too. You said believe before feelings are involved, but what if your feelings are already involved and then that person disclosed that? Hey, Jasmine, I'm glad you made it too. Lobster girl, you said I don't want no man that's attached to another woman. Exactly. I mean, that's just me. But okay, so my backstory. Okay, so me and this guy, like, like 18, 19 years old. Like, I really liked him, and he really liked me too, like a lot, a whole lot. And I asked him, like, you know what? I've been had intuition. I just didn't know what it was. I didn't know. So my intuition was telling me like he got somebody, and I didn't want to believe it because I liked him. So next thing you know, like it was like maybe like a few months down the line or something like that. He was like, "Look, I got to tell you something. I have a girlfriend." But my feelings was already there, and then it was a girlfriend. Like I feel like I would have did things differently if he said he was married. Oh no, I'm not touching that. Nah, I'm not touching that. Y'all go and live a happy life. But he said he had a girlfriend, and then like I said, we was like 18 and 19 years old. Like I wasn't here. Like my screw was still a little bit loose, y'all. Like I didn't know. So at first I didn't want to mess with him. So I kind of like separated myself because I separated myself because first off, you lied to me. That's why I separated myself. You lied. But then I ended up reconnecting back with this person. And it wasn't really for long either, but I ended up reconnecting back with this person because I caught feelings. So do y'all think that's wrong? What if you're just in a committed relationship? I'll say that. Like, what if it's like a boyfriend girlfriend situation? What would you do? Because the dynamics do change. What do y'all think? Y'all think I was wrong? Well, I know I was wrong. I know I was. And then I felt wrong too. I felt kind of bad too. And I couldn't take it either because one time, y'all, oh my God, I got some stories. I was out in the club and stuff, and I ran into him like at the same club. And like this girl, her intuition had to be on point because the way she looked at me, I was like, I think me and this girl about to fight. Because the way she looked, because the only thing I said, I was like, oh, hey, how y'all doing? Like, because back in the day, like I didn't, you would not be able to read me at all. Like I will walk by you like nothing's happened. So that's when I was like, oh, hey, how y'all doing? I remember you. Okay. But it was like she just knew. Like, because when she looked at me, I'm like smiling and stuff, saying, hey, like, ain't nothing going on. But the way she looked at me, it was like she could see through me. And I was like, dang, she know. And then of course, like, you know, he ended up telling me, like, that she think we got something going on. I was like, what you mean she think? Like, we do. And then after that, I just couldn't do it. So I had to stop. Jasmine, you said in 2022, I would like for adults to consider multiple connections emotionally, spiritually, at times physically can happen simultaneously with the open and honest communication. Yeah, but then again, I feel like when you're in like a marriage, if it's like a marriage situation, I feel like that's crossing the line. Um, Even if you are, and I like I said, I have to admit that even as young as I was and naive as I was still wrong for even doing it. Regardless, like, because they were equally 19 years old too. Like we was all young. So, and then they weren't married. So that's an excuse, but I feel like it's still wrong just because, like I said, I've been in a similar situation like that. And I just feel like it's wrong. I feel like it's both of your faults. Like if you know. Brian, you said respectfully, this is an off subject question. Okay. Are you familiar with the anima and animus being the small dot of yin and yang and vice versa? I am. I need to read up more about that. I'm familiar, but not like, yeah, I know what it is. But it's pretty much from what I've read so far, it's equally the yin and yang mixing together. because that's why they have like on the white side is that black dot, and on the black side is the white dot. You guys equally have something within each other. So that's as far as I got with it. And then I think I put down a book. It's in this one book. I got so many books that I got to finish, y'all. But yeah, it's pretty much like you are a part of each other, pretty much. But that's the only thing I'm familiar with. But yeah, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about that though. I feel like it's both. But I've came across people who, like I said, who be like, no, it's not the other girl's fault because, or it's not the side piece, male or female, it's not their fault because they didn't commit themselves to that person, to the marriage. So why should they be committed to? I don't know. It just makes sense. Jasmine, you said with so many marriages ending because of infidelity, I think it should at least be discussed. Right. I mean, and I feel like, okay, another thing that I feel why marriages are ending because of infidelity is because of the resources that we have out here. We are abusing these resources. Like the internet is meant for you to connect, but it's not meant for you to abuse. It's not. And then I do feel like with the abuse of these resources, this technology that we have, we are honestly, um, and this is not in a disrespectful way, but we're honestly dumbing ourselves down. Because think about it. Like when you don't know something, what do you do? Instead of you figuring out, what do? You go right on Google and ask Google everything. Like, what does this mean? What does this mean? Instead of you actually doing the footwork and going and researching that stuff yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, we'll just ask Google what it is. So even just with the infidelity, it goes into so many different areas of our life for us to be abusing these things that are meant to help better our life. It's not meant to help us like slow down life or make us lazy or be a convenience, but it's meant to assist us within life. And like I said, people just out here just abusing this stuff. Like you go on Instagram, and instead of you just connecting, I feel like Instagram is just a digital photo album. Instead of you just going on there enjoying other people's photos, people are on Instagram saying, "Ooh, look at me. Ooh, I look better than you. Ooh, my life is better. Like I got this going on. I got that going on. Ooh, let me try to find me a man up on here." You get what I'm saying? And it's just abusing the thing, what we have. So, and that's all it is. It's just and then it's almost like it's more accepted too at the same time. It's like infidelity. And like I said, in any culture, like in our culture over here, or in many cultures around the world, infidelity is frowned upon. But then in other cultures, you have where infidelity is like, okay, well, everybody got more than one woman. Everybody got, more than one person. So it really depends on your culture and how you was brought up and how you was raised. But if you was raised in a culture where infidelity is not right, why would you do it? That's against your cultural morals. So we just, like I said, we just abusing the internet. That's all. And then you gotta honestly think about it, Jasmine. Like you gotta honestly think about it. Like you can't, I feel like you can't really blame the men. Like you really can't blame the men because a man is going to be attracted to you physically. Male, the masculine energy is physical. The feminine aspect or the feminine energy is spiritual. So men value physicality. They value the touch of things, like how things feel to them, how things look to them, how things taste to them, like the senses, the ego. Okay. The woman is all spiritual, is emotional, and how it makes you feel. You get what I'm saying? So if there is a woman out here that is half dressed, half naked, shaking her butt online, and the man start getting ideas in his head, do you really blame the man or do you blame the woman for shaking her behind, knowing that the man is gonna see her, knowing that the man is gonna want to touch her? Who do you blame? And that's why I was saying, like, honestly, I mean, even just with the marriage question, who do you blame? Like, do you honestly blame the women? Because let's say the woman, let's say the side piece is approaching the man, is going after the man, knowing that he's married, but she's tempting him, knowing he's married. So you have to, in that situation, you have to blame the woman. So I don't know. I just feel like I don't you can't just blame the man there. You gotta blame the women too. You said I'm usually the cheater. I never blame me. Oh my God. You said I'm in my first monogamous connection and baby it's not easy. Well then maybe you're not meant to be in a monogamous relationship. Maybe there are things that you have to learn from being monogamous that you may not be able to be with someone else who's monogamous too. Like y'all might have just, you know, what's that? What is it called? Polyamorous? Am I saying it right? Or just an open relationship. You got to find somebody that looks at the same things as you. Lots of girl love. You said I think that's a cop out for bad behavior, no accountability. I think people are depraved and so selfish. Right. Diana, you said my male cousin told me don't let your boyfriend or girlfriend stop you from finding the love of your life. Oh my God. But why even be with okay? And that's why I'm glad we talking about this. So why even be in that relationship? If you are going to be in a relationship and you're going to tell this person, look, no, I'm going to commit to you and only you, and you establish those boundaries, why would you go behind that person's back and break their promise and break their trust? So if you are saying that you want your don't let your boyfriend and girlfriend stop you from finding the love in your life, then why are you with the boyfriend or girlfriend? What that person there for then? Like, are y'all just dating for the hell of it? Jasmine, you said not even just physical. I like emotional and spiritual intimacy with other people. Well, then you probably do need to be in like an open relationship. That may be for you. Like you may have to the next relationship or even this relationship that you in right now. Tell them, you know what? Look, I like to see multiple people. I like to have connections with multiple people. I want to be in an open relationship. I love you. I want you here, but I want another relationship and see what that person say. And then that person say, no, I don't agree to that. Then you guys have already not agreed on the most one important thing that there is to agree on. So go your separate ways and find somebody that's going to be equally that person. And then want to have that open relationship with you. But why go out and say, yeah, I got me a girlfriend, I got me a boyfriend, but then I'm messing around with other people too. Like that's not right to the other person. Because really you're breaking that promise to that other person that you said to that, to that person. And then now this other person gonna be hurt because you done lied to them and told them, gave them false hope, pretty much. So I don't know. They're right there. Look, my daughter, what she say? It was some little joke. They're talking about life. No, yeah, life is like relationships. When things get hard, you cheat. When she said that, I was like, oh my God, where are these people getting this stuff from? Right. You said I bought a plant, ain't had an argument yet. Look, the plant thing, man, that's on like a whole nother level of I'm free. And that's why I don't really mind being in a relationship right now either. You don't got to worry about that. And then even when I do get into a relationship, it's gonna be with somebody that we gonna be right there on the same page. Ain't gonna be that ain't gonna be the issue. Let me put it to you like that. Jasmine, you said I believe it's teaching me commitment and restraint. But do you want that? Do you actually feel like you are the person of commitment and of restraint? Lobster Girl Low, you said, yes, I blame the men because I see half naked men and can't admire but don't touch. But see, okay, there's an equal opposite to that too. Men are starting to set up these thirst traps for women. For real. Oh, Marion, listen. That's why I had to get off the internet for a little bit. Well, I ain't had to get off the internet because of Amarian, but it be men that be setting up these thirst traps too. And the women are saying, you know what, men doing it, so I can do it too. You know how many how many freaking females probably all up in that man DM? A lot. A lot. So you just that's exactly what I was about to say, Lots of Girl Love. We don't have to be ruled by our flesh. That is what I was saying. That's what I'm saying, even with the pass throughs too. And I was gonna connect, everything connects back to each other. When you are ruled or overtaken by your flesh and by your ego, you turn pass throughs into karmics. Because it's like you're looking at these people online, they're showing you their body. You equally look good too. You know that you can pull anybody, and you get into this person DMs just because of their body. And then you guys connect, you have sex with this person, and then now y'all are attracted to each other physically, and you keep doing it. Now you got to worry about worry about really who else they messing around with. Because if they were so easily to mess around with you, you know that they are easily messing around with somebody else too. You're not the only one. So that person is messing around with somebody. You are potentially harming your flesh, your body, this physical vessel that you need, that enshrines your soul. This body is just like a vehicle. It's like a car. It's like a car. We need this to get to point A to point B to point C. But if you are damaging your body by making these connections with other people, by the things that you put into your body can't move on through life. So when you are in life and you're having sex with pass-throughs, just because you ruled by the flesh or because you want to know what they feel like that's ridiculous. And I had to learn that. I definitely had to learn that. I'm not about to sit up here and just say that I can have this little halo over my head. Like, I just had to learn it. And then think about it. Like, if you are having sex with all these different people too, like, it's too much going. It's too many germs. People are nasty nowadays. It's too many germs that's going on around. So with me personally, I'm celibate and I love it. Like, I had to get to love it, but I love it. I don't have to deal with nobody getting me pregnant. That's number one. I don't have to worry about me catching nothing. I don't got to worry about who else they messing around with. I don't have to worry about nothing. I have no drama. Zero. And I was talking to my mom about that the other day too. I was like, it's like, dang, like, what are my issues? I don't have no issues. And I started really thinking, like, okay, when I did have problems, what was the common denominator? I'm telling you, the common denominator was how I treated my flesh, how I treated this vehicle that I have sexually, whatever I put in my body, all of that, it was based on what I exposed my body to. So I'm telling you that this feels great. I'm for real. Like, I don't even care that I don't have anybody right now, because it's like I feel so free. Diane, I'm sorry. You said laugh aloud true that it's almost like wasting the person you're with time. Right. But what about when you put all your eggs in one basket, you end up getting your feelings hurt sometimes. But see, that's why you just have to be truthful and honest. Because if you are being truthful and honest, and you always, I'm not saying that you always have in the back of your head where this person is going to hurt you, but you don't give that person enough power to hurt you. You can put all your eggs in a basket, but you have some type of self decorum and self respect for yourself, that even if this person does hurt you, they're not really hurting you. You have to put it in your mind that they honestly hurting themselves. So let's say you in a relationship and you are fully committed to this person. You got all your eggs in this one basket, and then you find out that this person is cheating on you. That don't got nothing to do with you. That got something to do with them and what they got to heal. You're just being used as that catalyst, that person that had to teach them that lesson. Let me put it to you like that. So never feel like if a person cheats on you or anything like that, never feel like it's something that you did. Or never feel, oh my God, it's something wrong with me. This person lied to me. Okay. Just accept it what it is. Do you want to move on healthy with this person? Or do you want to move on without this person? And then what that person won't do for you, another one will. Oh, trust that. If that person is not going to commit to you and not going to be there for you the way that you deserve to have, have a person there. I'm sorry, y'all. This look goofy. Then you can find somebody else that will do it. It may take you a little bit more time, but so take your time, work on yourself, build yourself up, spend time with yourself, love on yourself, date yourself, and then wait for that person to come in. Lobster girl, you said the person is there using the other person most likely. Right. Just using it just to, get that one little thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. We can talk about sex all day. Cause I'll tell y'all, like, that right there. So we'll talk more about it. You said that's why I'm trying to sit down somewhere. You said there's safety in monogamy if it's happening in the instance either party knows they can't. Well, I fully support conversation about opening the relationship up before breaking up. Right. But I mean, yeah, it's safe. But sometimes, like when you go the safe route, ain't the safe route not the best route. A lot of times, it's not. Even right now, if you feel secure and safe within your job, yeah, you know that your bills are gonna get paid, but safety doesn't lead to happiness. When you take on that challenge, when things are challenging for you, that's where life is all about. That's how you live life. You live life based off by like, stepping outside the box, not playing it safe. That's why you have little to no people who succeed in everything that they've always wanted because they didn't play by the rules. They stepped outside that box. So just you saying safety is monogamy. I mean, there's safety in monogamy. I mean, but are you happy in that? You gotta ask yourself that. Diana, you said that's true. You're absolutely right. Okay. Jasmine, you said it's a deal breaker for some, and I get that too. Yeah, if it's a deal, it and like I was just saying, like even when I was telling Diana, like if a person is going to cheat on you, another person is not. So what may be a deal breaker for some people is not a deal breaker for most or for somebody. Lobster girl, you said I'm afraid to be intimate. Only been with one man the last 24 years. Too afraid. We're gonna get back to that. Okay, Jasmine, you said happiness is relative. Yes, it's very relative. You gotta like your happiness. I feel like okay, if happiness was so easy to obtain, everybody would have it. Like there would be no need for any wars, anything like that. If just happiness was just so easy to have. Happiness ain't really that easy. You gotta work for that. Things aren't gonna be just handed to you. So if you're not happy, you gotta kind of have to challenge yourself a little bit to find that happiness. That's just how I feel. But Lobster Girl, you said you afraid to be intimate. I mean, based on what's going on out here, true. Based on everything that's going on out here, yes, I would be too, definitely. But I mean, I know that when I do get into a relationship with somebody who is deserving of my body, then I won't have an issue with, having that connection with them. But don't be afraid of it. Just be, aware, just be more cautious. Hey Juicy, how are you? So yeah, you guys. So that's all I have. If we don't have nothing else, we can go ahead and sign off. I love you all. Make sure you guys hit this like button definitely. Okay, I appreciate it. It helps me help you, help me help you. And then also, I'm just going to repeat again, I do have spiritual path readings open for the month of June. I'll be closed for July. I'll reopen in August. So just make sure you guys are taking advantage of June. And then we'll see how many slots I'll have available for August. I'm gonna start just opening up month by monthly. Okay. Yes, Brandon. I said Brandon. Brian. Sorry. God, I was like, read that again. Yes, pleasure to speak with you too. Make sure you check back in. If you can't come in every Friday, I mean, just come in some Fridays. So we welcome, Brandon. You said yes, you need another one. Okay, I still got some slots available. I don't want to be no one's toilet bowl. Well, then don't have to get yourself in that situation. You make yourself somebody's toilet bowl. You do. That other person don't make you no toilet bowl. You only make that. So you just got to get to know the person to see, you know what, this person not gonna treat me like a toilet bowl. They deserve some. Or they deserve my body. Like I'm getting to know them. You got to get to know somebody. First off, I feel you have to get to know somebody mentally. Mentally connect with somebody. Then you connect with them spiritually. You can kind of like share who you are on a soul level. Then you can connect to that person emotionally. And then you can connect to that person physically. Like the physical bodies is always gonna be there, but when I say like physically, like I mean like actually coming in coming in contact with somebody, like taking it to the next level, taking it to home plate. So yeah, so just get to know somebody mental, the way they think, the way they react to certain things. You get what I'm saying? You said laugh out loud. People be wearing a false mask even when you think you know them, you don't. Well, that's where it has to come into you have to be more discerning. That's when you start using your discernment. And then once you start using your discernment, you know what? And I feel like, I mean, I feel like you don't even really show yourself fully to who you are. You still don't know yourself. Like I feel like I've only scratched the surface to knowing Jocelyn. So I don't feel like you'll ever 100% know a person. Like it takes lifetimes for that. But when you become more discerning, like I said, that's why I say it takes you to mentally get to know that person first. Because mental is all about words, speaking, how they think, how they react, what they know. Once you start getting like that's why the mental is first. And then you can be like, hold up, did he just hear what he just said? Did she know what she just said to me? She don't even know. She just lied. So that's why you got to get to know people mentally, and that's where the discernment comes from. You said yes. I feel like I'm in the middle. I'm in middle school, like sixth grade. You in sixth grade? I'm sorry, yeah. I don't know if y'all. Well, dang, I hate when I do this, y'all. I be like, I'm about to go, and then I start talking about something else. If y'all was to say, like from kindergarten to your fourth year in college, where y'all think y'all at? Jasmine said she thinks she in sixth grade. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that after we answer this. Uh See, I don't wanna toot my own horn though. Like I don't wanna be like, I'm in my first year in college. Probably not. Like, I say like realistically, I'm like in 11th grade. I say I'm in 11. Cause I know some stuff. I went through some stuff. I processed some stuff. I say I'm about in 11th grade. You said I'm older than the elementary school kids because I know the basics, but I'm just beginning to apply and learn the real lessons. Okay. Well, thanks for being honest. Cause look, some people, cause look, I was about to say, I feel like I'm in my second year in college. I ain't in my second year in college. I'm in about 11th grade. I say 11. I don't know. Shoot, I may be in my doctoring program for all I know. God probably be like, you done shortchanged yourself again. You already know. But thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. I appreciate it. And make sure y'all have a really good weekend. Um, I don't know. Last week was the extra week that I was on, and then this was the regular week. So yeah, next week I won't be doing a fun Friday. So just catch me on the life path number readings for the month of July. I believe it's that last week in July. I think that's like on the 26th. So catch me on that, you guys. And I will talk to you guys later. Hey, Kayla. Yes, you are late. This was a good one today. You said high school graduation for me would be a full day of gratitude. All right, then, you guys. I love you. Kayla, replay it back. We had some good little discussions today. And I'll catch you guys later. All right. Okay. Bye.